Hello, beautiful soul. Transformational Program is where things start to get very interesting. Why? Because here you already know me a little bit more. Here we've had at least 3 emotional healing sessions. So you get that feeling of, okay, I trust in you and I know you can help me. When you achieve that, when you really resonate with who I am, with what I can offer, if you have that feeling, that trust of, yes, please, you guide me, then this is amazing, because Transformational Program is tailored to your needs, to who you are. And the goals can be very different. Goals can be related to being less anxious, to improving your relationships. For example, I've had people that were having difficulties because they were about to become parents and they were nervous about that. People who were anxious, had anxiety, and what I did help them to overcome their anxiety or to really improve those levels. People who had goals regarding to their businesses, goals regarding to their jobs, people who, amazing women that when I first met them, so many amazing women that believe that they are not good enough. And I see them and I see that potential. And when they jump into the program, they tend to transform so much, and then they end up transforming into this Wonder Women that know who they are and are excited about their future, really excited. So here you also get to know your archetypes. So your archetypes, there are 8 different archetypes, and from those 8, every one of us has 4. You get to know those 4, but not just that. You get to know the perfect flow that you need to use all of those archetypes to resolve any problems in your life. So if, for example, let me share with you mine. I start with an archetype called the Oracle. I'm a very intuitive person, so when I receive the information, that is how I start and work best. Then I've got the Magician, who just channels the information, and that helps me so much with guiding you, with writing, and with so many different things. Then there's the Ruler, who organizes things so that I know exactly what I will be doing. And then comes the Creative Nurturer, who is the empathic one, the one that really wants to pamper you and make sure that you feel good and listened. Yes? So why are they good for? So if I give you an example of once I was interviewed and I didn't know my archetypes and I wanted to be like spontaneous, and I don't start with an archetype that is called Innocent Adventurer, that is spontaneous and likes to be happy and improving this and that, like for example Jim Carrey, Robin Williams. You know those characters that are like just so happy, and you have no idea how they managed to just go and start talking like that. Well, in this interview, they put the microphone, and when they asked the question, I answered. I don't even remember what I answered, but it was like something spontaneous that had nothing to do with who I really am and what I actually do. So I felt so dumb because it wasn't related to who I really am. So you listen, in this case, the Oracle listens to your own silence first, your truth, receive the information, and then the Magician speaks. Yes? So imagine you've got that tool. You've got any problem in your life, and then you go like, okay, with what archetype do I start? Is it the Knight? Is it the Lover? Is it the Magician? So you've got those tools that can guide you forever. And they're fantastic because you get to love yourself even more. And that's pretty much everything about the Transformational Program. No, that's not it. The thing is, You let go of everything from your past that you really don't need. You get to discover who you really are. And the thing is, the mind learns by repetition. And you've been told, in case you've been told for many years that you don't deserve this, or that you don't deserve that, or you don't know anything, you're not that pretty, that type of things, eventually you end up believing those things. So the transformation program helps you also eliminate all of those things, patterns that you've been repeating maybe with relationships, in case you began to copy the relationship that your parents have or had. You might start to apply them in your own life and then go like, whoa, I don't want to have this. That's your deal. Mine has to do with something that I resonate with who I really am. So really, it's like, imagine you're this diamond in a rough, and then it's like, okay, this is actually who I am. And then you start choosing what it is that you really want to do with your life. And it is fantastic.